We've got some Sonic news that came out weeks ago and I haven't reviewed them, so let's get to it. And another Sonic news that have just came out like yesterday, so let's actually get into it now. First of all, we're going to be starting off with the brand new Sonic show that will be coming in 2 days, Knuckles, which is a spin-off series based on the Sonic cinematic universe from Paramount. And yeah, I forgot to show you guys this because this one seems to be a big one, and these are the character posters that I totally saw and I wanted to go over with you guys. And these character posters are actually the people from the trailer and the characters, including Knuckles. But speaking of character posters, let's actually get into them. And this poster is actually our titular main protagonist. We've got Knuckles. We've got him right there. This actually seems pretty cool so far. This is amazing, yeah. It says, Idris Elba is Knuckles. I really love that. Knuckles, I really can't wait to see how his role is going to be in the film. I know he's going to be the main protagonist, but let's check him out in 2 more days. We've got Wade Whipple, which is actually Officer Whipple. And yeah, Adam Pawley is Wade. And as you can know, in the trailer, we could see him with these robotic hands that he uses to fight, but I really love this, and I really love his face expression a lot, and also the purple background really fits his character. Really love it. 10 out of 10 for Paramount Sega. Alright, we've got Scott Miscuted as Agent Mason, which is basically Kate Cuted, which you guys know, the song of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2, which is Stars in the Sky. Really love that song. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Next one, we have Ellie Taylor as Agent Willoughby. And yeah, this is one of the people that is with Agent Mason. Really love this so far. I really love the tech on her. But let's move on to the next one. I actually really love these character posters. Next one we have is Carrie Elwes is Pistol Pete. Right here we've got our main antagonist in the series. We've got Rory McCann is the buyer. We don't know if he actually has a name, but we'll find out in the show when it comes out Friday. But I'm assuming that he will be the main antagonist of the Knuckles series. And yeah, this guy used to work for Robotnik, but we'll see how his role is as the villain. But let's move on to the last one. Right here we have got Eddie Patterson is Wanda. She seems like a really good character, well, a new character in the introduction of the Sonic Cinematic Universe series, but I really love to see how her role will be in the show. That's pretty cool. I really love these characters posters. Really love them a lot. Next one we're going to talk about is, you know, that 2022 new Sonic game, Sonic Frontiers, that came out. Well, guess what, guys? I do love the game still. I actually still play it. I know that game is dead, but I still play it. I really still love it. I really love the action. I really love the open world still. I love everything, especially you play as the characters Amy, Tails, and Knuckles. But we have got some updates on the sequel. Let's get into it. It says on this article on the Insider Gaming website, multiple insiders claim Sonic Frontiers 2 is in development. Multiple gaming insiders have claimed that Sonic Frontiers 2 is already in development and could be released under a different name. The information was first shared by Daniel RPK, but has since collaborated by Twitter user at MBKKSSTBHZ5, who have both had a good track record when it comes to reporting on insider information pertaining to games. MBKKSSTBHZ5 elaborated on this news. The title is a sequel to Frontiers in gameplay style, but the name might change. Frontiers will ranges until it was announced. The first Sonic Frontiers was released on November 8th of 2 years ago and received generally favorable mixed reviews depending on the console platform. It was released on Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Now, on December 12, 2022, Sega announced that Frontiers had sold over 2.5 million copies worldwide and announced in May 2023 that the game had sold 3.5 million units to date. It's currently unclear on when Sonic Frontiers 2 started development and when the game is expected to release or revealed. Yeah, so Sonic Frontiers 2 seems to be in development like right now, but people are like discussing like what the title should be like, because to be honest, the title used to be called Rangers once the game before it was announced, but we're gonna see what this whole title will be. It will like probably be the same, or it'll probably be different, but we don't know. But I hope it has a really good title. Please, Sega, please make it a good title than the last game. I really love to see a new title, or the same title, which is Sonic Frontiers 2, or the same title, but just do your best, Sega. Alright, everybody, so the last update of Sonic the Hedgehog we'll be talking about, you guys know it, we're going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 3, yep, and we're going to be talking about the trailer that came out I think like a week ago, but I heard it was exclusively showing at CinemaCon, which was not allowed to be published to the public. I'm very, very not surprised about that. But anyway, we actually got some people that told us about what actually was in the trailer. We gotta talk about that. We need to talk about that. You know what? Let's get straight right into it. We need to talk about what people saw in the trailer. This article, the detailed breakdown, says the footage began with Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, in his lab, looking to have gained some weight. Oh my goodness, I think classic Eggman reference, I don't know. And the lab is filled with junk, and jokingly says that he has begun binging carbohydrates. Agent Stone then appears and presents Robotnik with one of Sonic's quills before exclaiming that they had found him, referring to Shadow. After Robotnik licks the quill, he tweaks out and shouts, "Let's do this," to Agent Stone, which then goes into a montage of Stone giving Robotnik a haircut, topped off with a big mustache, a bald head, and eyes that appeared depraved. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is definitely like, I think it's becoming classic Eggman. I think so. But in this like old version of the cinematic in this own version of the cinematic universe, this actually seems pretty interesting. The footage then cuts to Robotnik and a gang of henchmen armored with laser guns walking up Shadow in a cryotube. I think that's what it says. I think that's what Shadow was in which the latter's eyes are bursting with red energy. Here's another one. It then cuts to a scene where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are facing off against Shadow at night in the middle of the city street, with Knuckles joking that the Hedgehog is a lot stronger than the last one he faced, which he's referring to Sonic. The footage then cuts once more to Shadow on his motorcycle in the night sky over some skyscrapers, and then uses the motorcycle to bounce towards Sonic, who is flying upwards at him. And the energy between the two soon clashed. Okay, here's the last one. It then cuts to a scene of Robotnik and Sonic facing away from a ring portal, and while they both look grumpy, the two realize that they have no choice but to work together to defeat Shadow. Oh my goodness. Bro, and that's all what it says. I can't believe it, bro. Why? This is such crazy news, guys. I can't believe it. I'm pretty shocked. But we're going to be seeing Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails facing off against Shadow in the middle of the night. And I can't believe we're going to see Shadow's motorcycle. Actually, it does say that, according to Tails' channel. It says that Shadow will be having his motorcycle. I really love that. I think that, yeah, that's totally a reference from his own game, Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm pretty anxious about what will be in the trailer. Like, when is the trailer gonna come out? When is it gonna be released to YouTube? When? Sega, Paramount, you got to give us an explanation. But anyway, guys, that is it for today, and yeah, that's all the Sonic news that I can found. But let me know down below in the comments of what you're excited about. Well, to me, I'm basically excited about Sonic Movie 3. I really love that. Really love to see it at the end of this year. But let's actually say this is a wrap up, and you know what? I think we're done here. I think this is it for today's episode. But I will see you guys in the next video.